When to buy Bitcoin. Today, I'm going to be showing you a key market dislocation that hasn't been seen in years that indicates now may be the perfect time to buy. One of the most important precursors to inflation as well as economic activity is the M2 money supply. The M2 money supply represents all cash, savings, and short-term deposits that are highly liquid and likely to be used in everyday transactions. Let's take a look at the M2 money supply. And we can see that from December 2024, it was 21.5 trillion and it grew to 22.4 trillion by December 2025. This is a $900 billion increase, or around 75 billion per month. Now looking at 2026, that grew to 22.7 trillion by February. This actually represents an increase of around 280 billion in just the first couple months in 2026. So this represents a very fast growth so far in the M2 money supply. Why is the M2 money supply so important? It's because this has been historically linked to Bitcoin. As the M2 money supply goes up, that means higher inflation. What's one of the best hedges to inflation outside of gold? Now that is Bitcoin. Let's take a look. So here you can see the growth in the M2 money supply as well as Bitcoin's price since February 2015 to present, with Bitcoin's price on the right and the M2 money supply on the left. And here are the trend lines, and they show obvious growth. You can see the M2 money supply going from over 10 trillion to over 22 trillion. And you can see Bitcoin going from almost zero up to 66 or 70,000 by the end of February. The one thing to note when looking at these is that both show a positive linear relationship, that as the money supply grows, so does Bitcoin's price. But where is the opportunity when you look at this? Well, let's zoom in even further. This shows the same graph but starts at January 2024. Starting from November all the way to February 2026, there has been a split. Normally, these two go together, but you can see how the M2 money supply has been steadily increasing, but Bitcoin's price has been steadily declining from a little less than 120,000 down to below 70,000 in this time frame. Now remember, Bitcoin's price has gone down, but Bitcoin basically has no inflation. As I noted before, over 95% of Bitcoin's total supply of 21 million tokens have been issued already. So this price has purely to do with Bitcoin's demand. So where's the market opportunity when you're looking at this graph? As the M2 money supply goes up and inflation increases, this is also a driver to buy Bitcoin, which basically has no inflation, as more investors will start to seek assets that are a natural hedge against inflation. That's what's the angle on why you should be looking to buy Bitcoin now. If you enjoyed this video, believe it has some valuable insights, hit the subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and I'll see you next time.